What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, and this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Shadowrun Dragonfall, Part 53. Let's talk to Damsel in Distress, okay? Okay, let's go. Come on, let's talk to Amsel, please. Ugh. Oh, stop with the lag. Okay. Girls, I have for you. In your absence, I have been looking into the Harfield Manor, where Firewing is up to. Oh, whatever Firewing is up to is both large scale and well funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to offshore fund with a dummy address. Oh, to an offshore fund. Okay. From there, all of that freshly laundered money flows directly into the Harfield estate. Wait a second. Why would the dragon have investors? That doesn't make sense. That isn't good. How much money are we talking about here? I want that money. I can't name an exact figure, but we're talking about a lot of money. In the millions of yen. Most certainly. Whatever Firewing is planning, she has access to all the resources she'll need to carry it out. But Firewing was different. She didn't scheme or plot, she acted. Alright, so the dragon has money. This isn't exactly new information. The Harfield Manor reeked of wealth. Yeah, she acted, bro. She took action. Yes, and look where it got her. When the Firewing launched her attack on humanity, it was an act of hubris. She lashed out because she didn't consider our species to be a threat. It would be equally hubristic for us to assume that she will make the same mistake twice. I will continue digging into this while you and the team tackle your next run. With luck, I'll have more information to share upon your return. Sounds good, Paul. One last thing, Gurgle Squirt. Malit was able to restore the readable surface on one of the Green Winter's DVDs. If you'd like to take a look, you will find it sitting beside the player. Just one of them? I'll check it out. Just one of them? She's still working on the others. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything off of them is proving to be quite a chore. She has told me that she'll be in touch if and when she makes headway. Thanks, Paul. So, I guess I gotta look at the DVD before I go to my mission. Oh, let me move the thing. Let me move the thing, please. Why are you so glitchy? Media tray on the DVD player slides out of its battered plastic case. Load the DVD labeled Watch Me. Load the second DVD. Power down. What? So, I don't know. I don't remember which one I read. Okay, I'll look at the first one. I think this was the first one. If it is, I'll remember. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. I'm not going to read anything just yet. Okay, I think I've already read all this. I'm pretty sure... Eject the DVD. I'm pretty sure it's the second DVD that I gotta look at now. Screen goes black for a moment. Then Green Winters appears on the screen. A timestamp on the video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, because I remember in the first DVD is when he began to go fucking insane, and now he's completely batshit crazy. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say here. I guess a lot of reading in this game. My God. Alright, as I said in my last recording, I've been having trouble finding hard facts on Firewing, so I thought I'd open things up a bit. Let's see what the rumor mill has to say. The screen jumps and Winters reappears at a different location. He is now clutching a mug of soy calf in both hands, and there are bags under his eyes. Well, that was enlightening, assuming that any of it was true, that is. So for the past 5 hours, I've been poking around some of the crazier fringe theories related to dragons in the Socks. As a reminder, the Socks is an irradiated wasteland between France and Germany. It got zoned off back in '08 after the Cattenom Gau reactor meltdown. Anyways, there are all kinds of rumors floating around about the place, sorry. I don't know why they need to throw in about. Okay. I've heard stories about a walled city in there that operators on a survival of the fittest, kill or be killed basis, sort of like Nightmare inversion of Berlin. All of the anarchy, but none of the stability that the F state provides. The radiation poisoning, cancer, and mana pollution are just the icing on the cake. Oh god, I don't want to read all this. I really don't, but I'm doing it for you guys, so fuck. This is just the first track on it, too. So when Adrian helped the Lou Waffle shoot Firewing down, she crashed into the Socks. That much is well known. What isn't well known are of the modern day myths that have arisen about her since. And tonight, I've heard an earful. I chatted up a girl who claimed to be a ghost rat. That's a smuggler that operates in the Socks. She told me about a dragon cult called the Disciples of the Cleaning Fire. Apparently, these cultists worship some sort of radioactive ghost dragon. Could be Firewing, or it could be nothing, but it's worth digging into all the same. Another thing that my little ghost rat told me, the popular rumor in the Socks is that Firewing's astral form was, I guess you'd say, mutated by all that background radiation. Some of the glow punks out there say that she's shed her body like an old coat. Others say that she's trapped, doomed, and languish as intangible radioactive ghosts. Whatever. Screw it. It's over now. I don't know much credence. What? I don't know how much credence I give to any of this after all. I don't have any proof. My ghost rat is even a ghost rat. She might be, but then she could also be a run-of-the-mill glow punk, or maybe she's just yanking my chain and she's never been into the Socks at all. Who knows? Well, it's food for thought anyways. I don't know whether the thought of some radioactive ghost dragon thing is scarier than a genuine dragon, but it's interesting all the same. Now the big question is, will any of this get me any closer to finding Adrian? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no, but you never can tell. Ugh, there's so much of this crap. There's so much of it. Track 2. The screen goes black, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's continue. Thinking outside the box. After the Dragonfall, the great dragon Kalterstrin came flying into the Socks to rescue the Firewing, but he was driven off, some say killed, by Laufer or Nibbler. So, if there's another dragon involved in all of this. So what if there's another dragon involved in this? Winder grabs a thick leather-bound tome from a shelf behind him, licks his finger, and begins to leaf through it. Alright, so let's run down the list of major dragons that could be helping her. First, there's the Golden Worm. Laffer, the CEO of Shadowrun, and quite possibly the single most dangerous being on Earth. Laffer is a local boy, so he's been in position to help Firewing. He certainly has the financial capability to help her. He could send a small army into the Sox if he wanted to. So he's definitely got the means, but I can't see how he'd have the motive. He actively prevented the Firewing rescue back in 2012, after all. Same thing is true for So let's scratch the both of them off this list. Flips to the next page, frowning. We got Aiden, the Great Snurish. He's operating out of Turkey by all accounts. He's not a fan of Lawfer. They're actively competing for territory in the Middle East, so I suppose that could be considered motive. Reviving the Firewing might cause problems for the Golden Worm, but would risk a war with the Cider Crip by straying into Lawford territory. Again, I don't think it's likely. He turns another page. There's Calder out in Wales. He's pretty heavily invested in Transylvania. God, I cannot say any of these words. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to read that. So I'm just hearing my way through it. Sorry, everybody. But that's how it's gotta be. Like, what? Transis neuronant. Or neuronet. I don't know what that means. Like, ugh. So he's got the money, but he's too busy dealing with the BTL killer scandal. The Transis is going throughout in London to get his claws dirty in the Sox. Oh, yeah, what he's going through in London. And I dealt with the BTL already, so yeah, that was the last game, I think, from what I remember. Flip. Jerkison out in the UCAS. He pauses, shakes his head, then slams the tome shut. No, this is a waste of time. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that Firewing is acting alone. Dragons don't cooperate unless they absolutely have to. I hate watching these DVDs. It's so annoying. But it's filler for the game, and whatever. After all, why bother making nice with your equals when you've got an entire planet full of pawns at your disposal? They don't need to work together. They have us to exploit. Okay, number 3. While the track does load, it's clearly corrupted. The screen files with meaningless stream of text. Please, let that be it. Nothing. Please be more of that. The file is partially garbled. You can recognize a few words here and there, but they're interspread amidst a solid black corrupted text. I'm wondering if, like, things in between are, like, supposed to... I don't know. Vinclair and... Still my big brr. Still searching. Swear to is the last. Not getting close. Swear to. Okay, whatever. More corruption, please. The file is corrupted. The screen fills with meaningless assortment of blah 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 characters. I'm trying to see if, like, anything in the middle means anything, but I doubt it. I really do. It's all just gonna be... Okay, the screen goes black. Same little chime you heard on the Dragonfall DVD begins. A crackle of static fills the air, flowed by the same, now familiar electronic whine. A few moments later, the display goes live. Adrian Vauclair. Okay. Vauclair looks haggard. His eyes are heavily bagged. The bloodshot Oh, bagged and bloodshot. Oh my god, man. Come on. This literally ate up my whole fucking video. I just want to get to another mission, but I do want to read all this. It's, if not for you, for me, I like it. I really like it. It's just it takes so long to read. There's so much reading in this game. Okay, so, heavily bagged and bloodshot, and his hair is mused. He holds a cigarette in an unsteady hand. Hermie, it's me. I can't sleep. I don't know where you are. Out having fun, no doubt. Maybe flirting with one of those unattainable beauties that you're always chasing. He tries on a smile, but it quickly disappears. He takes a drag on his cigarette. That's good. I want you to live a pleasant, normal life, after all. One of us should. Vauclair rubs his eyes. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Oh, man. Okay. I can still smell the smoke, Hermie. It's almost a year later, and I can still taste the stench of burning corpses. That's a weird way to say it, but sure. When I sleep, I hear the sounds and the screams. There is no sound in this world as horrible as a burnt victim's screams. The doctors would call this PTSD. I'm sure they'd have me in therapy. Maybe dose me up on SSRIs like they do to our veteran soldiers. He chuckles, then takes another drag. Quite a story for the tabloids. A great dragon slayer, Adrian Vauclair, mentally incapable of wrestling his own demons. He shakes his head. No therapy for me, and certainly no medicine. Or medication, whatever. I have a reputation to live up to, however poorly deserved it is, however little I want it. He pauses, stubs out a cigarette. The dragon is still alive, Hermie. Of that I am certain. One day I will find her, and then perhaps I'll be able to sleep through the night. Okay, it goes black, blah blah blah, and eject the DVD. Just power it down. Okay, so that's that episode. Apparently, we have a bunch of filler, which we had a bunch of filler in the last few episodes, so hopefully when I go to my mission computer, it'll just send me on a fucking mission without making me talk a bunch of shit. And if it would ever pop up the save screen, that would be nice too, you fucking pricks. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, come on! I have to leave here to do it? I hate when it does that to me. No, sorry, you can't save in your safe house. What the fuck, man? Save out front, then. Next episode, we're going to the master computer, finally. I could skip all this stuff in the middle. I know I can, but I don't want to. I want to read as much as I can. This game is interesting. Come on, do the fucking thing. Let me save. And get to the next episode, please and thank you. I'm already missing my shows tonight. Well, one of them. And then half of the other. Which doesn't bother me. I'm recording them anyway, so I'll just watch them after. In case you're wondering which show, I'm just talking about The Flash. I think it's the season finale tonight, I'm not sure. Yes, please do. Alright, so, hopefully I can stay awake through all this talking. So much talking. I never thought I would say this about any RPG, but they need to tone it back on the fucking talking. Seriously. Like, God. You know, most RPGs you're complaining because you're trying to walk through a world map, and every 5 seconds you're getting into a fight. This one's just like, come on, give me a fucking fight already! Yeah. Anyways, stay tuned and I'll see you soon. Peace!